Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
Wolfpack is back, yeah, we back. It's the Wolfpack. Welcome to the Wolfpack. Hall Nash 6, we the real click. Real trio hit me with the tag, and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keepin' with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the Wolfpack.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man. No pop, burning down the industry in darkness where the curb stops. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade, kid. You's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter. We don't rock with hate, strictly for the culture and our nation. Cause we dominate, wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the edge, somebody yowing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back, it's the Wolfpack.
We back. We back. We back.
We back.
We back. Listen, man. Y'all really didn't think that we were gonna show back up? Y'all are bugging.
I had to continue the show.
Gotta keep the show going. Jaquez, I believe, is at work, but for some reason it's still like in the background, y'all. So I just wanna show everybody his chair. So in honor of Jaquez's absence, his chair. I will sometimes ask Jaquez questions tonight, and maybe just pop up his chair.
You can still hear his PlayStation and everything.
Welcome to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. This is episode 181, Halloween Dreams. Yes, Jaquez still names these episodes, but the graphics are fire, Quez. You've gotten so much better with those. I appreciate it. Round of applause. I am currently the Holy Heel, but a turns are coming. Jared All-Star, turns are coming. And I am joined with my little bro, the one and only Brentley. Brentley, how you doing tonight, man?
Doing good, feeling good.
Yeah, we're over here. So we're watching Halloween Havoc, and we're going to attempt to do the show at the same time. So this is like a watch party. Joe, what's good, bro? What's goody? So this is going to be like a watch party / show. We're going to talk about wrestling and watch it at the same time. We're going to right now, we just watched Leon Slater and Javante just beat La Parker and Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana is fun.
He is. Yeah.
Right? He's just a fun
he's a good comic wrestler, but like he delivers in like every aspect though.
He really does. Like if y'all don't like Mr. Iguana, y'all are bugging.
He's top tier entertainment. He is top tier entertainment.
Yeah, it's up there. The puppet works. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
I really don't know why the puppet should not work. But Javon Evans and Leon Slater just beat Mr. Iguana and La Parker. That was a dope match. I enjoyed that match.
Yeah, everybody was on fire.
100%. That's definitely why that match was so enjoyable. Wait, okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. All right.
I guess.
Quick little thing I had to do there. So let's start with some games. Jaquez left us with games, even though he knows how I feel about games. but let's play some games. Name this wrestling feud: hot storytelling and hot matches. Hot storytelling and hot matches. Personally, Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page was hot storytelling and hot matches. Like that whole joint was fire for me.
I ain't even got one that comes to head because I like all the ones that's coming to head either got like fire storytelling in mid matches or like fantastic matches but almost no story.
That happens a lot in wrestling though. I think that's why
it does. Yeah.
You know, Ja is trolling even from his chair.
His chair is trolling us. Like
his chair is trolling us. But no, most of the time I think that's what happens with wrestling. Like even if we look at Roman Reigns' reign, right? So the storytelling was fuego, and then if the matches happened when they happened, they weren't. So like even a run can be fire one way or the other. Like Sami Zayn just had a fire set of matches as a champion.
Right. Yeah. No, his reign was fantastic.
Like there were absolutely no stories. There were no stories.
But it was still like every match was pretty much a banger, and then passing it off to Ilya Dragunov. That's cinema.
Cinema. I can't wait till we get to that. So basically, every major Superman project WWE's ever had. Who do you think was the best and worst as a main event face? This is Bruno Sammartino, I believe, from 63 to 71.
Right.
Hulk Hogan from 83 to 95. Lex Luger from 93 to 94. I don't know how Lex Luger got in there, but
yeah.
John Cena 2005 to 2015. This list is hilarious. They like John Cena was the only big face for 10 years. That's
yeah.
Sheamus 2011 2014. Daniel Bryan 2014 to 2015. Roman Reigns 2015 to 2020. Nobody liked Roman then. Nobody liked Roman in 2019.
Nobody, bro.
Drew McIntyre 2020 to 2021. This list is all the way wrong.
This whack, yeah.
Yeah, it's very wrong. And then Cody Rhodes from 23 to question mark. Who do you think was the best and worst as a main event face? Go ahead, Bradley.
I think Daniel Bryan deserves some credit because he kind of forced his way into that position.
He did.
Yeah, because he was just so over. I feel like he definitely deserves some credit. You know, John Cena, of course. 10 years. Like he shaped a lot. You know, that's undeniable. Love or hate it. Like he shaped a lot of stuff.
He did.
Roman's kind of it's a weird thing because nobody really gave him his flowers until pretty much his reign was over, until he was coming back like with the bloodline stuff as the big dog. Like he didn't really get nothing until then. Everybody was sick of Roman up until that point.
Yeah, nobody was really running with the big, like once he turned into the tribal chief is when he started getting the fandom.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's probably 2015 to 2020 Roman Reigns is probably in
the
contention.
Worst.
Yeah, it's at least up there. It's at least up there.
Okay. So let's do this. This is better. So right. I agree. Daniel Bryan and John Cena were the best face runs, like hands down. I haven't watched any Bruno Sammartino. I'm not
gonna lie. I haven't either.
Hey, I'm not there to even give my feedback on that. We're just gonna ignore Hulk Hogan. That's better.
Yeah.
And
agree.
So the question is, was Roman's face run worse than Cody's? Because I ain't gonna lie, like Cody for me is boring. Like I get it that he's like a kid's champion, if you ask me, but Cody's boring.
Yeah, I definitely get that, but I feel like with Roman, we also have the gift of retrospect that we don't have for Cody yet. Because, I mean, everybody was sick of Roman in that period. We're sick of Cody. Who knows? We could be looking back.
That's a good point.
But I do agree with you. It's been pretty boring.
It really has been.
Yeah.
It's from Bruno, from what I've learned. Bruno, Joe, you saying Bruno is a top babyface of all time? Like he had a top babyface run, or he had a horrible babyface run? I'm not sure which side you're leaning on.
I mean, could be. I couldn't back either side. I'm gonna be so real.
No, I couldn't either. If Bruno did have a great one, that's awesome. I'm sure somebody had to be the prototype though for the Hulk Hogan's, the John Cena's. I'm skipping Lex Luger in this conversation. Like that's absolutely
that shouldn't be up there. They just needed a ninth slot. That's all.
Yeah, like this is crazy. And I think Ja used this too because CM Punk isn't on the list for when he was a face. and AJ Styles' literal name was the face that ran the place. That was his literal name.
And you got like Drew McIntyre on there for 1 year, Lex Luger on there for 1 year. Like, I
just want everybody to yell at Josh's chair because this guy. What kind of game is this? What is the question, John? Like,
who had the best run?
CM Punk, 434 days with 21 title defenses. It's AJ Styles, like I just mentioned, the face that ran the place. 371 days, 15 defenses. He's just doing this to poke at Cody and Roman. Roman, 735 days, 12 title defenses. Cody Rhodes, 378 days, 9 defenses. And the question, I guess, would be who had the best run? You want to know what? Roman. Roman.
I mean, we just you know what? Just for Josh's chair, Roman had the best run.
Yeah, Josh's chair. What do you think? Exactly. Exactly. Roman had the best run. Oh, what's going on, man? Roman, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Bruno had a top babyface run. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe we'll have to check him out. Me and Brentley might do a little history watch along together. I think that would be cool because we both don't know enough Bruno. Shout out to Ethan Page with his cultural appropriation right now, wearing half a mask like he's a lucha with the face paint.
Wait, look, I need to watch this.
He has like he's half Canadian face paint on going against the lucha right now. It's kind of racist.
I know they mad.
It's kind of racist. Ja, you haven't been watching. Your chair is on the show, so that way every time you troll us through what you posted, since you still produce the show, we can yell at your chair. We just want to yell at your chair. It'll be back. Don't worry. All right. For those who are also watching NXT Halloween Havoc, they are about to get into Ethan Page versus El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., whose name I hate. And a Day of the Dead match should be interesting. For the North American Championship. So I think we have 2 more games. Let's talk about it. People who only watch WWE have no idea what pro wrestling actually is.
Where's Josh here? Bring him back.
Yeah, where's Josh here? Bro, you're not here. Like, why are you trolling us with these games? What is going on? Like, first of all, if you only watch WWE, it could just be the simple fact that you're younger. Like younger fans, I'm sure, right. You know, like whatever brand they like. If you're a grown person and you're doing the tribalism thing, which is something we know that we hate and we don't really talk about, and you're deciding to just fixate on one thing, then you're being toxic. That's a toxic wrestling fan.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that get kind of caught up in the tribalism stuff. It's so weird, but I have met a lot of people that don't pay attention to wrestling as a whole and only watch WWE because that's what they grew up with. But I mean, there's some crazy tribalism out there for all sides when it comes to TNA, AAA, AEW, WWE. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. But that same question it's always harped on WWE. Or it's like asking, are you a real professional wrestling fan if you only watch MLW? Like that's it's like you're a fan of whatever wrestling you're a fan of. It's just you don't have to hate on other like promotions to be a fan of what you like. Like it's cool. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's weird. Thank you, Jaws White Chair. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll yell at you later.
What was the point of forming the Vision? This faction was unofficially formed during Raw after WrestleMania when Braun attacked Roman Reigns, and now only 6 months later, Braun. All of these are trolls, bro. Like this is why your chair is on here, because obviously Seth got hurt. Like obviously Seth got hurt. Can somebody tell the White Chair that next week's games have to actually be games? Like, don't troll us with what goes on in those groups you be in, bro. Like, actual. For those who don't know, obviously Seth Rollins got hurt, and they had to pull the trigger early. Like, and I feel like they've been shooting the whole time. Braun Breaker is obviously the future of wrestling. Like that's really obvious. That's super obvious. So let him have his time now. Like he's gonna have a crazy run, and I'm sure the story would have cooked even better if Seth didn't get hurt. But if Seth can't be out there, they had to do something.
Yeah,
they had to do something. Get this White Chair out of here. This guy is getting on the nerves. You're not even here. Braun is the future. That's what I'm saying, Joe. Braun is the future. All right, breaking news. Oh, what's happened here, Mandy? Mandy Rose isn't backing down amid growing online chatter accusing her of grooming XW. What they call the chair ugly?
Yeah. I had to add that. I had to show that. I'm sorry.
Amid growing online chatter accusing her of grooming ex-WWE and NXT talent to follow her into subscription platforms like OnlyFans, Mandy set the record straight on her Power Alpha podcast. She says it's not grooming, it's empowerment. Oh, so you admitted it. Cool. Mandy explained that WWE talent are independent contractors with no job security, so building personal brands is smart business. Her success became a blueprint for others, not a recruitment scheme. She's proud to show other women how to take control of their careers and refuses to apologize for it. Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to stay silent. I just want to stay silent.
Okay. I don't think she understands what grooming means.
I don't think she does either. That's why I'm just staying silent. Because excuse me.
Like obviously you don't know the definition of grooming. Because you just admitted that you were grooming these women on NXT, to become OnlyFans models. And that's
weird.
Weird, and then they just do collaborations together, which is like weird. Like you're grooming them to help you make money. Like it's almost like, excuse me, Mandy Rose, you're creating like a brothel or like a harem of sorts. Like.
You're really not far off though. You're not far off.
It feels like that, bro. Like this is me and all my girls. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. Yeah. She and when you left, you should have got Shawn Michaels to manage you. Shawn Michaels looks like a great pimp in NXT. he is wilding. There's so many women on that show. And he just
on TikTok too. He don't play no games.
No, he don't play no games.
Many. Maybe he played too many. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's Sean doing it for real, and Mandy just got to take the slack. Maybe Sean's like, I know what I'm doing, because it might not be Mandy.
All right, we got a new conspiracy theory to look into.
Hornswoggle's a pimp? Since when?
How would you know?
And how would you know? It's crazy. All right, Crown Jewel that we all watched. Man, we haven't done the show in so long. We're sitting here about to talk about Crown Jewel. Did you watch Crown Jewel, Brentley?
I did not.
Brentley
Unfortunately.
did not. It's okay. It's okay. This isn't difficult at all. Crown Jewel. If you were watching the show, tell us what you rate Crown Jewel. Go ahead.
I did see a couple snippets of the AJ Styles John Cena match.
AJ Styles John Cena match was, we all know, it was a big match when it came to like paying homage to who everybody, but it was slow. And every John Cena match has been slow since his return.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. You know, in a weird way, it's almost nostalgic for me though, because you know that's what I grew up on, was like the slow Raw matches with John Cena. He
is a slow wrestler though.
He is.
Like watching these matches even right now in NXT, they are moving.
Oh man.
And John Cena was just slow. It took him forever to do every move that that went viral. Like it took him forever to hit Bray Wyatt's finisher. It took him forever to hit the tombstone, and nothing was like smooth. It was all like mechanical, like everything.
Yeah, a little bit. I did notice that.
But you know, that's John Cena. All these big wrestlers that we're naming for some reason can't wrestle too well. That same night, Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns because Jey Uso accidentally speared Roman. That turned into a whole thing. We all know Seth Rollins beat Cody Rhodes. Stephanie Vacour beat Tiffany Stratton. And the Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Asuka and Kairi Sane feud is still going on. So it really doesn't matter who won that. Yeah. They're still fighting. And I don't know when they're going to stop or what's the point. The Jacquees just come back.
You forgot to mention that was a callback to their match where they never left the ring.
We want your chair.
Yeah, bring the chair back, bro.
Bring the chair back.
Yell at. We need something to yell at.
Yeah, bring the chair back. Why did you get rid of the chair? And we see your comment. We were going to address it. Everybody spam, bring back the chair. Like, nobody asked for him. I want the chair back. Then there was AEW Wrestledream. Did you see this?
There's a lot to talk about.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I saw more of this than I saw of Crown Jewel, but I did not watch it live, unfortunately.
All right. So for me, we could just start with my favorite match, obviously, of the night: Jurassic Park versus the Young Bucks.
Yes. Like they just keep proving. AEW keeps proving that the tag team game is mean. It is deadly. It is sharp. All these matches on this card that were tag team matches were so sharp. It was fantastic to watch.
Fire. If you weren't a fan of tag team wrestling, I would show this match to anybody. And it's great because like I'm really a fan of the Young Bucks and Jack Perry. And salute to Luchasaurus for coming back from everything he went through. Yeah. It's not that but like the talent in that match alone, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. The Tornado, because like Brentley said, all the tag matches. The Tornado Trios match, fire. Fire. I'm not a Ricochet fan, but I can't lie. He's entertaining.
Yeah, he is.
He's entertaining. He's so annoyingly entertaining.
I think that's the perfect description of Ricochet.
Yeah, bro, annoyingly entertaining. And then let's go to the other tag team match with Brodito versus the Don Callis family. We all knew the big story walking away from this was going to be the beef between the two Japanese superstars.
Yeah.
We all knew that beef was going to form, and since Wrestledream, since we are in a time machine and we went so many weeks back, since then they've done some great building to their feud. So we're all looking forward to that. I'm happy Brody King is a champion. That was a long time coming for me.
Yeah, that was satisfying to watch happen.
Very much so. The TNT Championship match between Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. It was a great match. Mark Briscoe's a dog.
He is. Like, man.
Mark Briscoe's a dog. You know I'm not talking about no Casino Royale pre-show matches. I'm talking about the FTR match. Get out of here. And how's Konosuke going to be Wrestler of the Year if he's going to lose this feud? Okada taking that boy head off. Let's be very clear. Rainmaker all day. Yes, Mark Briscoe vs. Kyle Fletcher, very entertaining. Kyle Fletcher is another future of wrestling guy. He'll be around for a very long time. Let him cook. Thekla versus Jamie Hayter wasn't a bad match. It just was I'm going to say something crazy because we haven't got there yet. For me, it just was the second worst match of the night.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's bad. That's crazy. By the way, Zarbon is crazy.
John Quest looking like Zarbon.
Oh, there's a chair. Oh shit, he turned his chair around.
Yeah, when you turn the chair around, you messed up there.
Get out.
The whole aesthetic, bro. Plus, aren't you late for work? How are you still home to even flip the chair around? This guy's late for everything. And here's why, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I say it was the second worst match, and I didn't think anything was technically. Actually, it was the third worst match. This is perfect. Chris Statlander beating Tony Storm is the most annoying thing that's happened for me in wrestling this year.
Valid. But those shots of Tony Storm after the match were pretty hilarious. There's some pretty funny freeze frames.
No, without a doubt. Tony Storm is one of the most entertaining wrestlers of the past few years. I don't feel like Chris Statlander had enough heat to beat Tony Storm. Like, they could have even like built her in a way that made me feel like she deserved it. It was a good shock, but it was a good. Okay. Which match are we talking about?
We talking about the Tony Storm match?
The Tony Storm? Oh, that's why you're saying it. Oh, okay, because he's being nasty. Where's your chair? Is your chair? Is it? If this chair could talk, it would be disgusting.
Half watch along, half show, half bullying Josh chair. This is a new era for the Wolfpack.
New era for the Wolfpack. No, so I did enjoy that, but yes, Chris Statlander is from Long Island. To Josh's point, so shout out to her. But I just didn't feel like it was appropriate timing. But whatever. The I Quit match, I hated. Let's talk about it. I hated that match. I hated that match.
Nothing really just struck me as, like, obviously I was reacting a lot, but I'm just kind of sitting there with the whole time. I'm just.
Bro, the entire time. Nothing was entertaining. You know what me and Dan would say all the time? John Moxley needs to drink again. He has to get intoxicated to become an entertaining wrestler again. At this point, and I'm gonna be honest,
I didn't say it.
I'm gonna be honest. At this point, it's as if John Moxley has substituted drinking with violence.
Because at what point does it stop becoming wrestling and it just becomes like snuff?
Exactly. It's like he thinks to himself, how can I be a hardcore wrestler again today? And if he wants to be a hardcore legend, that's fine. But people were acting as if John Moxley was like one of the greatest ever wrestlers of all time. And he doesn't give me that.
Nah.
He gives me like he's trying to compete with Sabu and Mankind and Mick Foley and all that. Like he's trying to be a hardcore great.
He don't reach that for me. Because it's just like this isn't how Mick Foley and Sabu all them got up there. Like because they entertained, they didn't like borderline disgust.
It really is giving me that. Not to mention, I'm going to stick by this. Darby Allin should beat nobody. He is 65 pounds. Like, there's no way. There and Sting. And why did Sting kidnap the girl? How come nobody's talking about that? Why did he take her? Where did he take Marina? Where did he take her? Nobody's answering me. Like, they didn't pop up like, oh, Shafir is fine. Sting just brought her to the back. Like, what did he do?
Watch neither of them show up ever again. They just both gonna disappear off the face of the planet. That's gonna be the storyline right there.
That's it. Hello, Della. Nice to meet you. I don't think you're real. Prove it. Oh, she's on the Forces page. She's not even on the show. I told you weren't real. Block. So, I can't because you're on. Anyway, and then we had the championship match. Ja, I didn't talk about that because that match was good. I had to talk about my bad matches.
Yeah.
Hangman versus Samoa Joe, great. We got to get the turn, which isn't really a turn. Samoa Joe is Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So just because now he doesn't like Hangman isn't a heel turn. It's just he don't like Hangman.
Mm-hmm. That's more of a shift in a turn.
Yeah, like what was he doing that was so face-like before that? Like,
right.
What was he saying or doing that made you feel like he's a good guy? Like I don't quite get that.
No.
I don't quite. Yeah, he did. That's exactly what Sting did. Put her somewhere with Judy from Family Matters. That's exactly what he did. Mercedes Moné. Oh, of course this is here. Yeah, so that was Wrestledream. Everybody enjoyed that. Okay. Mercedes Moné wins her 12th championship. Mercedes defeated Jody Threat. Let me ask you this right now, Brentley. Do you know who Jody Threat is?
I do not.
Exactly. To win.
All right. Point movement.
How was this match not over? Oh, these are replays. This match was very long. Ethan Page versus the guy's name I'm not saying again because it's 6 names. Ethan Page beat him, obviously. There was a lot that happened in this match. And yeah. Halloween Havoc isn't horrible though. NXT does cool events. So anyway, Mercedes Moné beat this girl that none of us know for a title we've never heard of on a promotion we've never heard of. Then Ja also wants us to know that Mercedes Moné is asking for $25,000 per indie show appearance. So now I don't know how. Here's what I don't know. Come up here, Josh. Here. Here's what I don't know. How are you telling us that she's requesting $25,000 from little indie promotions who barely make $25 for her to appear to win their belt and then take it somewhere else? First of all, we're not going to keep acting like the Owen Hart title is a title. That's what we're not going to keep doing.
I haven't lost track of all her titles.
That's what we're not going to keep doing.
What you got to say?
We are not going to keep acting like the Owen Hart.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to get ready for work and y'all pissing me off. Okay, so let me just come in here and just say what I need to say. Okay, because this freaking guy. Anyway, hi everybody. How you doing? I'm not on the show tonight. It's just my chair, not me. But it is what it is. So where were we? Mercedes Moné defeated Mina Shirakawa, and she won her 11th belt. Okay, the next night she secured her 12th belt against Jody Threat. If anybody in this panel is trying to act like they don't know who Jody Threat is, she's on TNA. She was a prominent person in TNA, even as recently, in case you didn't know. So just putting that out there. Now, to continue, Mercedes Moné is asking for $25K per indie show. The reason why this is up there is because I was going to ask you guys, do you think that she should make that much?
The promotions don't even make that much.
Yeah,
I do.
I do not.
Most of the promotions
I do not. I do not. I do not.
Here's the thing. Reason why I am actually putting it out there, because in the next slide, let's just put this up there real quick. Move myself to the side. Move everybody to the side. CMLL's Arena Mexico all-women's show on October 17th, headlined by Mercedes versus Persephone, which, by the way, phenomenal match if you didn't go watch it.
Did y'all miss Jock? He came back to glaze.
That match was amazing. And actually, how she came out dressed up as Selena.
He came back to glaze.
Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. She came out dressed up as Bitty Bitty Bum Bum.
He is glazing her like a donut.
All right. And if you guys didn't read even further, it says you that this was the highest attended all-women's show anywhere in the world for the past 7.5 years.
If anybody's wondering, John made Brentley leave. We were having a great show.
It beat WWE's Evolution.
We were having a great show.
So shout out to the women. Shout out to the women. And shout out to Mercedes, because for those who want to hate the woman, she's actually putting on for women's wrestling.
Nobody's hating her.
I'm going to keep on, unquote, glazing this woman, because as much as you guys try, and I'm not saying anybody on this panel, as much as these fans try to downplay this black woman's success on everything that she puts her fucking foot down on and actually accomplishes, I'm going to make sure that I have the tears in my bottle from you people. I'm going to keep on collecting your tears. Okay, I'm not even going to give you the Mercedes tissues anymore. I'm just going to keep collecting your tears while you guys keep crying. You keep saying about, oh, nobody cares, nobody knows these promotions. If nobody knows them and nobody cares about it, why you care so much? Why? You just complain because she's winning. Now, if she did this same shit while still in WWE, most of y'all will be eating her ass. You will have your tongue all up in her ass. That's literally what you guys will do. But because she's doing it by herself, because she's doing it by herself,
not make it about different promotions, and just let's really look at this, John. Like really look at it.
Because I gotta go.
25,000 from indie promotions is ridiculous. I'm being honest. If she wanted to make her money, you would ask for a percentage of the gate from that promotion. That helps that promotion. That helps that.
Let me ask you a question real quick, okay? Not saying you, but if you knew for a fact that Mercedes was going to be at Battle Club Pro, would you be there?
You mean a normal wrestling fan?
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm asking, like, if Mercedes
they're not having shows in venues where
listen to what I said. If Mercedes got booked for Jobber Slam 7, how many people do you think are showing up?
Bro, they're not having shows in venues that can make 25,000.
Answer my question. If Mercedes was booked for Jobber,
yes, I could pack a gym in Brooklyn. Yeah, okay, I'm sure I could.
Okay, then. So that's what I'm saying.
That's not making
these companies going to use her. They're going to make that money back regardless, bro.
They're not making back 25,000. Jobber Slam.
They're going to make that money back regardless, bro.
Jobber Slam or any other independent promotion for that matter can sell out whatever venue they're in. They're not making back 25,000.
Watch them. I guarantee it.
Bro, do you know?
I guarantee
simple math. If 100 people can fit in a room and the tickets are only $40, that's only $4,000, and that's for one wrestler. She's asking for 25,000.
Who's to say that they're only going to book 100 capacity room for Mercedes?
Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
No,
shout out to Mercedes. Shout out to Mercedes.
You acting like Mercedes is the only wrestler that they paying though.
Thank you, Bradley.
Mercedes puts food on these people's tables. You're welcome.
So they just gonna throw away
Mercedes
all the other time.
Food on these people's tables. Persephone is
all
amazing.
The venue costs, all the costs to set up the lights.
Wait.
Yeah, Bradley, talk the truth, baby.
Persephone is a freaking star in the making, and I want everybody to follow her. Okay, everyone follow her, because I watched y'all not know who the hell Stephanie Valkyrie was, but if it wasn't for Mercedes, she wouldn't be in WWE right now. So on that note, I'll see you guys later. All right, take care.
Right, keep your chair.
I'll leave the chair here for you.
Keep your chair here. Keep your chair. Brentley just spit facts, by the way, for anyone who was listening. He just gave you all the facts. It's very selfish of her to ask for 25,000 from an independent promotion when an independent promotion should be paying all of the wrestlers.
You want the chair like this?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Fuck all y'all.
you can't pay all the rest of the wrestlers if you're giving her $25K.
And like I was saying, you got to pay venue costs. You got to pay stuff for like setup, lights, crews, all this, all that.
Like, and she's asking for 25,000. And no offense to any of these independent, I support indie wrestling. I love it.
Of course,
but
of course.
Any indie event I've ever been to was never like thousands of seats. So
it's no more than 100 people.
You're not making back. You're not making $25,000. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. And I understand that John likes to jump on his tribal horse when it comes to Mercedes. I get it. And he's mad at you WWE people because he feels like you guys would love her. She was in WWE. But let's just be honest about it. At some point, it feels like money grubbing. Her name is Money Monet, right? Or whatever. Like, so it fits. But it feels like money grubbing. Like,
yeah, especially, I mean, just look at her right now. 12 belts. Every promotion she's going to, she's getting a belt from these people with absolutely like, what has she done any defenses for any of these smaller titles? Like, is she going to defend?
She went back once. I think she went back one time to one promotion.
Okay, out of 12 belts, do you think she's really going to go back to fucking Winnipeg Pro Wrestling and defend that belt? They ain't making no money off of that, because even if everybody's like, we got to go to Winnipeg right now, like, they still not making that money back. They can't afford the venues. They can't afford the $25K that they're going to have to pay her again to come back to defend it.
Yeah, that's what and that's a great point. So you want us to give you $25K and our title, and then we have to pay you $25K every time you come back here?
Ridiculous.
Nah, I'm gonna say, like, I'm sorry, y'all. I just to the point, she is not the only female wrestler, and I feel like that should be a point that she needs to take into account too. Sometimes when it comes to this, like she's not the only one. Anyway.
Yeah, because I mean, she's taking opportunities away from people in these indies promotions because they can't even chase after that title no more.
Exactly, and it's like they're all working, and she making it. If we're being honest, and Enforcer, make sure you clip this, my friend. If we're being honest, what she's doing is she's ruining these titles too, because these women aren't wrestling for a title; they're wrestling to wrestle her. She's making her. Yeah. Bigger than the title.
Yeah, she's becoming like the belt monger that everybody's like chasing after.
Point blank period. I love it. I love that John came in here and got his 2 cents in. Y'all got to hear, I guess, both sides of whatever fence he thinks this is. There's really only one side. Nobody's saying Mercedes can't wrestle. Nobody was talking bad about Persephone. Nobody was talking bad. We said we didn't know that one girl. Guess what? Because we didn't know that one girl. Like,
and it happens.
Yeah. But as far as her being a great wrestler, not even women's wrestler, like just wrestler, she is a top wrestler. Salute to Mercedes for that.
For sure.
Like, and her character is awesome. Her charisma, like she has all the intangibles. It's the practice of the belt collecting she's currently doing in today's wrestling and how it comes across. And that's really it. Like, it's just how it comes across. Right now on my screen, we got Zarya holding Soruka's belt, even though it's Soruka's hurt. Anyway, North American title, defending her women's North American title championship against Blake Monroe. I'm going to go ahead and say Blake wins this belt, and Soruka gets mad, and she may not really be hurt and turn on Zarya, and everybody thinks Zarya is going to turn on Sol. I think the ending of this match would be very dope.
Yeah.
The ending of this match would be very dope. All right, so now that we're past the Mercedes stuff, there's a belief in WWE that Chris Jericho will return for a retirement run and Hall of Fame induction. What you think, Bradley?
I don't know how Chris Jericho would be in Triple H's booking. I don't know. I feel like it could be very, very, very hit or miss. It depends on what gimmick he's coming with, if he's doing something new or, bringing back something old just for, nostalgia bait. It's very up in the air when I'm looking at it because there's a lot of factors that's going into it.
Chris Jericho is a hop, skip, and a jump away from 60. I think he should go home.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you know, the little 7-year-old kid in me, he's like all for it. And
no, yeah, but Chris Jericho, once again, I think it's crazy when, like, as fans, when we get to a point where we want to remember our wrestlers in a certain way, that they make us feel like we're not fans of them if we're just like, go home now, like, go chill. Like, because Chris Jericho is obviously a top 20 all-time wrestler. Like,
for sure.
Anywhere you want to put him, I would say 10, but I know a lot of you would argue, but we're not going to argue top 20. We're not doing it. Oh, that was my ice water. It broke. Chris Jericho is absolutely amazing. Like, and almost every gimmick. I didn't like the learning tree, the hey guys thing. I know.
It was a little weird, but I feel like it could have been worse, you know.
I got trolled with that for weeks. Like Dan in this white chair. They trolled me for weeks. Hey guys, absolutely trash. Yeah, I don't want to see Chris Jericho come back to WWE. I also don't want to see him wrestle on AEW. I just want him to go home.
Yes. I mean, you know, a good retirement is very few and far between in this business. Just take it, man. Just take it.
If he's trying to have a last run like John, I guess it could work because you're just going to give us a bunch of nostalgic matches.
Yeah, a bunch of promo work, which Chris Jericho's fantastic at.
He is.
So, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I don't really want to see it because I just feel like there's such a high possibility for us to just be like the whole time, like
Chris Jericho is cool. That's what we're trying to say, Shakola. That's what we're trying to say. We're literally trying to tell people that, but people don't want to hear that. But like we said, we still love him. So if he comes back, good for him. But do we need or want to see it? No.
No, definitely not need. Definitely not need.
Sad news. Former WWE star Sir Mo Bobby Horn from Men on a Mission has passed away. Rest in peace, Sir Mo Bobby Horn. I have to study up on him. I was seeing that a lot today, but I don't recall. But rest in peace. Also, wrestling legend Abdullah the Butcher passed away at age 84 after being repeatedly hospitalized with serious health issues. Known for his brutal style worldwide, prayers are requested for WWE Hall of Famer. Rest in peace to him as well. A lot of sad news. Kota Ibushi is out for 2 years. And like, I feel like he can't catch a break. If anybody's been following Kota, like and that was a bad like pun. He can't catch a break because he's always breaking something. But like he is. Kota Ibushi is on injured reserve a lot. And I feel horrible for those wrestlers. Rest well.
Yeah.
Successful recovery. And supposedly this is Samoa Joe's final run.
He did mention on a podcast. I forgot the podcast, but he did mention that
Abdullah the Butcher did not pass away yet. I apologize. Do not clip that. That is called clip farming. I'm not doing that.
Samoa Joe had mentioned he didn't want it to be like a John Cena retirement tour. He kind of wanted to go out with a little bit of humility. But I feel like even if he doesn't want to do it, Samoa Joe definitely deserves one.
He must be going into Hollywood full time though. His charisma, like where he's at in his career and his notoriety, he's still at a very solid place.
Yeah.
So there has to be something else on the horizon after wrestling. At least I hope so. I hope they do season 3 of Twisted Metal. Have you watched Twisted Metal?
I've seen the clips, man. I was logged out of the Peacock for a long time. I can't. I wasn't able to watch it, but that's been on my watch list for sure. But I got it back, so I might run it up tonight. To be honest.
Yeah, bro. Check out the cock. I mean, Peacock.
Speaking of clip farming, Enforcer.
Don't you dare. It's like a short term for anyway. Anyway, we all obviously love Samoa Joe. Yes, if you have Peacock, Definitely check out Twisted Metal. I think it's fire. Samoa Joe does a great job on that show. Rich Holland announced WWE would not be renewing his contract when it expires. I don't know how that's news.
Yeah, I don't.
Nobody wakes up and goes, oh, I wonder what Rich Holland is going to do tonight.
I feel like John, this is going to be the moment he comes back with some hate and be like, y'all didn't know nothing about Rich Holland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Y'all didn't care nothing about Rich Holland. Rich Holland was out here. I told y'all Rich Holland was. No, Rich Holland got all the slack because we blamed him for breaking Big E's neck, and then he hurt somebody else, I remember. And at the end of the day, the funniest thing ever in wrestling right now is when WWE. We can't hear you. I muted you.
Wrestler you ever hear me say? That's the first wrestler you ever hear me say. I don't like a fuck. Listen, fuck Rich Holland. That is the first wrestler you will hear me say. Fuck him. I don't care if he don't have a job. Good for his ass. Justice for Big E. I'm out of here.
Yeah, there we go. Justice for Big E.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you. We needed that. So, yeah.
Real quick, shout out to all the family in the chat.
Yeah, shout out.
Appreciate
family.
y'all coming out. All right, get him out of here.
Yeah, no. Rich Holland, boo, Rich Holland. Yeah, I don't know why we were so scared about that. But all I'm saying, the funny thing is, nowadays when you get fired from NXT, you get hired by TNA. Yep. Which is like the dumbest thing ever.
Still not news.
Isn't it the same company? I'd be highly confused by the whole thing.
Still not news.
Yeah, highly confused. Again, he tells us about something that nobody talks about. Zara Zacher has also announced her departure from WWE. As of today, my contract with WWE ID has expired. I'll be taking it. Okay. So we hope Zara lands on her feet.
Yeah.
Braden, BJ Ray, Jin Tala, Hayes Jameson, and Summer Sorrell have all Ja just really couldn't find any real news. So we're just
didn't BJ Ray, wasn't he wilding out on Twitter about Tony Khan or something?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's when he thought WWE was gonna keep him.
Oh.
Now he probably wishes he didn't say any of that.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, before we get into the Andrade thing, like WWE has already said when it comes to their ID program that it's not a for sure thing. Like they do it and they see if you're good or not, and if you feel like you're not, they let you go. Like we shouldn't really announce people being let go from ID contracts. Like
no, that is kind of niche even for wrestling standards.
Yeah, that happens, especially because you got me saying names of a bunch of people I don't know. That's like 5 people I've never heard of. WWE reportedly issues a cease and desist. Now, I know Ja loves this story. There's 3 whole slides for it. A cease and desist letter to AEW after Andrade breaks 90-day non-compete clause. For those who don't remember, Andrade popped up on AEW television with the Don Callis family, made a surprise appearance. Apparently something is up involving Andrade's WWE non-compete. They were given the impression it could be something that could be resolved quickly, or it could be something that might be resolved for a while, but it's something related to a non-compete. When he was fired, remember we were told they didn't care, Brian Alvarez said. That is what I've been hearing was WWE sent a letter and AEW obviously didn't know. AEW obviously believed there was no non-compete. There were people who talked to people in WWE who also believed there was no non-compete, but WWE apparently, that's the story that they said he can't do them for 90 days. So the story continues. WWE reportedly reached out to Andrade after he started to make appearances in Mexico and in AEW and clarified that. Despite not receiving the usual 90-day pay following his release, he would still be subject to a period where he could not perform for another company. So wait, so they expected him not to get paid and not to wrestle? They just weren't going to pay him for 3 months?
Mm.
The word making its way to lucha circles today is that Andrade could be kept out of the ring for 1 year by WWE contractually due to breach of the contract. That will be subject to whether that stipulation of his WWE deal can be challenged successfully from a legal perspective. So new TKO contracts have a clause where if you are fired for a cause or breach, there is a 1 year non-compete. The older contracts had this, but it's standard now. This is the holdup involving Andrade. So Andrade is going to be fighting WWE, I'm guessing legally. It's happened before. Ja brought it up earlier. It's happened before. Brock Lesnar fought against his non-compete when he went to Japan. He won. It's just about whatever Andrade's contract stated. I just feel like WWE wanted to mess up AEW's momentum, even if the contract didn't say that way.
Yeah.
They're petty.
They really are. It's been getting saltier and saltier. Like, just constantly getting saltier and saltier, man.
Like, we can't lie. WWE is kind of petty.
Yeah, it's getting out of pocket. But, I mean, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, so hopefully he beats it and it's not an entire year because that would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd just be unfortunate for everybody involved.
Exactly. And Shakawa, I would agree, but he knew what contract he was signing. So
yeah,
it really comes down. We haven't been able to see the paperwork. It's he say, she say now. Andrade says there was no non-compete. WWE says there was. And it could turn 90 days into an entire year. Blake Monroe won that match, by the way, like I told you all. Blake Monroe just took the belt. She's gonna have that for a very long time, everybody. Mark my words. Blake Monroe is gonna become this belt. So shout out to Andrade. I do hope he gets back on his feet faster. Is there more to the story? Of course there is. So this is Jennifer Hudson's ex-husband, baby daddy, David Ortunga. He was also a lawyer, and he was on For the Love in New York. So it's an old school reality love television show for those who don't know. I'm so horrible. Don't look it up. Harvard University and former WWE superstar David Ortunga believes a judge would rule in Andrade's favor if he took it to court. Under this non-compete clause, technically a talent could sign a contract. WWE could turn around the next day and fire them for no cause and then say, hey, we're not going to pay you for 1 year and you can't wrestle anywhere else for 1 year. This is in the contract. This would be enforceable, presuming the contract is valid. They don't want talent to take them to court and challenge this because a judge would likely rule this invalid. The fact that you're preventing somebody from working to support themselves in their given field for an entire year and you're not compensating them, I don't know if they could enforce this. If he were to take this to court, I think the judge is very likely to rule in his favor and just throw out the entire clause in the contract. You can't prevent somebody from earning a living for an entire year. While I agree, the year was the punishment for breaking the contractual clause that only said 90 days.
Yeah. So he's fighting the wrong part of the contract.
You know, 90 days is much different from a year.
Yeah.
So, and it's also plays into what happened with Samantha Irvin. 1 year down, 1 year left on my non-compete. She revealed she has a 2-year non-compete clause. She said, can't wait. I hope you enjoy my song. She's been doing music for those who don't know. Love and miss you all. And remember, I never left for music. I am music. Hope to see you soon. That was corny. A little chat GPT-ish. So it's crazy that they gave her a 2-year non-compete. That's why they were cool with her going like 2 years?
Wild.
Yikes. Ricochet can't even be cool for a whole nother year. Like she literally is the only thing that could make him cool. He has a whole year to wait now. An entire year to wait to be cool is absolutely crazy. Let's get into our weekly show highlights. Brentley, you're doing great, by the way, man.
Appreciate you.
Like, absolutely excellent. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Put some wolves in the chat for the pack. I haven't said it all night. If you haven't, go ahead and spam. Yeah, spam that wolf emoji. And some wolves in the chat. Last Friday. That's right. Time machine time. Last Friday, we saw this. This is important because this is how Suaruka got hurt in the first place. And how she just lost her belt live on Halloween Havoc on Peacock right now. She just lost her belt live to Blake Monroe. Also, Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes, a lot's being teased. A lot is being teased. We'll get into that as the night goes on here. Nick Aldis came out. Of course, here comes Cody. Every time Cody insinuated that Drew McIntyre is the person that took out Jacob Fatu, because during the night someone took out Jacob Fatu. Every time that Drew said it was Cody, Cody crashed out. And just, oh no, it's you. You know, it's you. Rah, rah, rah. So we all know it was Cody. We all know Cody's turning heel. Like
terrible whodunit.
Horrible. Also, he should turn heel. Like that is totally the right move.
Well overdue.
Well overdue. He much better heel.
And much needed for his title run.
Yes.
Much needed for his title run.
Yes. And we're gonna get there because it just happened last night. But Jade Cargill also great turn.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. These natural heels, some of these people are natural heels and just should be themselves. Like, please, if it works out much better.
It works great for Jade specifically. Like,
oh yeah,
man.
Absolutely. Of course, Carmelo Hayes got his lick back on Miz, and then Ilya came out to answer Sami Zayn's open call for the United States Championship, and by golly,
he did it.
He did it. How was the match, Brentley? What did you think of the match?
Maybe a little biased. Just because of how happy I was, that's a 10 out of 10 right there. I don't care. You can't fight me. I ain't fighting back. It is a 10 out of a 10.
I'm going to agree. 10s. All across the board. Across the board. This man... being a oh my
and the neck tap, he looks crazy with the neck tap,
right? Like, came back looking nuts, like bro, so super deserved. One of the greatest. Oh man, like oh man, I loved it.
What a shot right there. That's such a good shot.
Such a good shot. Shout out to Sami Zayn too, like Brentley said earlier. You did a great job even building to this moment. The momentum the open challenges created. Absolutely excellent. He put on big matches, like great matches with people who weren't getting to have great matches. Shinsuke, like it was really excellently done. Like terrific, great job. Already insinuated that Cody did this to the point we already know he kind of did it, and they kept fighting. Yeah. Then we got to Raw. Raw began with the Vision coming out with Seth Rollins' belt, although I did not see them steal it at the pay-per-view. Can't lie. Don't know how they got this belt.
I don't either.
I just have no idea. Came out, they decided to make a number one contenders battle royal. At the time when they announced it, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were a part of it. but things changed. Then you have your double champ. The only person with multiple titles that counts.
He finna come running back.
All the way from work. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Dominic Mysterio, they're of course still teasing the breakup between him and the New Day. We're really just him, Finn Balor, and Big Head and Bobblehead guy.
Yeah. Because
the woman I think would go with Dominic, so I don't quite That split will be interesting once we get there. This happened. This was a surprise.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Dragon
Welcome
Lee.
one though. Definitely
Without a doubt. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee won the Raw tag team. I think I said not the Raw, whatever. The World Tag Team Championships. Finn and JD weren't doing anything with them anyway.
True.
They weren't doing anything with them at all. Judgment Day. What did I call them? The other team? I know. I get them mixed up all the time. It's the purple. It's the purple, John. Then Becky came out and almost lost to Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, I think I definitely enjoyed that match. It was good seeing how close Maxine Dupree was. Because I am a fan.
I was so surprised Maxine Dupree did so well.
I was too, but I'm glad they're allowing it. I'm glad it's
I'm surprised they gave her a hometown match. Like, I think that was the big what? She's wrestling in her hometown? Fire though. Congratulations to her. I don't know what she's doing backstage. but it's working. You keep practicing. You keep practicing. Here, Pierce told Heyman that that the Vision would not be in a battle royal, which definitely we will see made Braun Breaker upset because he came there with the title and now they took away his chance to fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Becky Lynch did an awesome. I love when WWE doesn't ignore the loose ends, but they try to make sure they tie them up.
Right. Yeah.
I think everybody was thinking Becky better say something to pull. There's no way she's just going to ignore them after what they did. She did not.
That's good.
She did not. So
that definitely needed to happen.
Yeah, I absolutely love that part. And then we had Nikki Bella coming to rescue Stephanie Vacour for some reason. I really don't get the Nikki Bella thing. I don't know what Nikki Bella is trying to do.
It hasn't made sense to me since she's come back.
If you're trying to get a retirement tour like your ex, that's weird. During his retirement tour. I don't get it. The Usos are still feuding, but Jimmy said that when they get in the ring, if he gotta handle his brother, he gonna handle him. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Then they came out, took somebody's baby, yeeted with a baby. I never thought I'd see baby eats, but baby.
I'm
eats.
here for it.
And then they got in the ring and still ran it back. So, did you watch this battle royale?
Nah, I watched the first half of the show, but I didn't watch the battle royale.
So they had this battle royale, bro, and during the match, Jimmy saved Jey Uso 3 times.
Okay.
Then, as soon as Jimmy was about to be thrown out, Jay threw him out.
Come on now.
Jay threw him right out with LA Knight, and that was that. I don't quite know what's going on with the Jay thing, because then 1 second he's like, it's all about me, and the next second he's like, whatever Roman says, I need the big dog. And then
he did that in a span of how long? Maybe 30 minutes, because he was doing that backstage with Jay, talking about maybe Roman's right too. Then he goes right to being, but I'm right.
So I don't know what they're trying to do with him at this point. Now I'm not. Is he going to turn on Jimmy?
It's confusing.
Is he not going to turn on Jimmy? Is he Roman's right hand again?
But I feel like they got 2 toes in each of these doors, and it's just it don't feel like they're gonna commit to nothing. And if they don't commit to nothing, Jay's just gonna fizzle out.
Those are facts. I don't know, bro. I just don't get it. So evidently we're getting this match at Saturday Night Main Event on November 1st. Saturday Main Event has some bangers on it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It got some bangers on it. Should be the best one they've ever had on paper.
At least I hope so. I hope so, man.
It needs to be. Then NXT happened. That's what I can say about it. NXT is very confusing with the whole TNA thing right now. So
yeah, it's getting confusing for me.
It's just
too.
a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot. It really is. Leon Slater's a great wrestler.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we
Right.
just saw that.
Yes. Oh, awesome. So I'm glad,
Fantastic.
anytime he's able to get TV time. Him and Evans together are definitely entertaining. I'm not mad at that either.
Mm-hmm.
Like we told you, they won the match tonight against La Parker and Mr. Iguana. And then they built to this match. That match just happened. Blake Monroe beat Zarya. It's cool because it's happening right now, everybody. And then this whole Jada Parker thing happened. I'm sure whatever I say, Josh just gonna say, Miss Parker needs to win everything all the time. It's gonna so it really doesn't matter. I brought the white chair in honor of Ja. Jada Parker interrupts the dude Jordan Grace. What you think about this guy Jordan Grace?
What you think?
What you think?
What you think? What you think, bro?
Have you seen him wrestle?
I have.
You have seen him wrestle.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, do you think what do you think about him?
I've seen worse.
Okay.
I've seen better.
All right.
I need to see more. I haven't seen, a whole lot.
All right. But do you think he's elite? He's a big dude. He's a big dude. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Then
we got and then we got this guy versus this guy. This is the softest championship match in NXT history. There, I said it. Both these dudes are dressed like Abercrombie and Fitch models. Like
that might be Abercrombie and Fitch themselves. Who knows?
That might be them. Right there. Right there. Like I really don't like they have the same exact they know they were in each other's closets. Like look at Trick's pants. They don't fit. He's wearing Ricky's pants. Ricky's wearing his pants. These two are soft.
Not to mention, Ricky looks like he's about halfway to wearing SpongeBob's attire. He's got the brown pants. He's got the white shirt.
He does. And he has a square head. Like, what exactly is going on here? What's good, Michael? Welcome, bro. Good to have you. So,
all right, enough of this bikini bottom fool.
Yeah. Then we got to Dynamite. From Dynamite, we saw, of course, Kazuka Okada versus Bandito. Mercedes' celebration got messed up for the 12th time. Every time she celebrates, it gets messed up. So
yeah,
I guess it's the 12th one. John, next week I really want to do a breakdown of Mercedes belts. Like, please.
Yeah, we need to make that a segment for next week.
Yeah, please have a list of every belt, who she beat for, and what, and I want to know, right? Because you know everything, and I want to know what happened to her opponents after the match. Like, what are they doing? Like, what exactly are they doing? Dynamite kicked off with the Ops, the number one heels now. I love them much better than whatever Jon Moxley and his group of white t-shirt bandits do. I really don't know what Jon Moxley's doing. Somebody sent him a 12-pack. Then we had Chris Statlander, Shaolin Long Island, coming out here looking like they don't like me as champion. Because she beat one of the greatest characters in wrestling, period, today. Then we started forming tag teams with the women. Yep. We'll get to the bracket that's coming up soon. for the Tag Team Women's Championships is the Queen and Jamie Hayter. They won their match. The Ops weren't done. They still kept talking smack. Mercedes tried to celebrate and got put through a table by Chris Statlander. Now, I did appreciate that.
Yeah, out of all the celebration interruptions,
that was cool. Plus, she owed her because Mercedes kind of tried to steal her spotlight after she won the match against Tony the event before. So fair enough. Yeah. And it was crazy is the only belt I want to see Mercedes take is Chris Statlander's. I wouldn't care if she beat Chris Statlander.
Here you come. You got.
Here he goes. So, Mercedes was mad. And then her tag team partner Athena pulls up, who still has her belt. It's amazing that you still have your belt, Athena. And to basically says, I got your back. The Young Bucks were tempted with some money to have a match, but they have to team up with FTR to do it.
Are the broke Bucks that broke?
The broke Bucks will have to team up with their arch nemesis if they want the money. I think they are that broke. I also love this gimmick, by the way.
Yeah, when they went into the crowd, somebody had a sign saying Bucks photo for $20 or something. They was really trying to get that done. That was entertaining. That was funny.
They are very entertaining. Mark Briscoe, the dog, came back out again to talk to Fletcher. As some convo for him. This boy Fletcher wears salmon colors more than anybody else in the world. It's just mauve. That's what it is. He loves that color. And speaking of mauve, the color pink, we got the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. It's going to be Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter versus the Sisters of Sin. It's going to be Willow and Hartley versus Monet and Athena. Windsor and Rio versus Tony and Mina. Bane and Ford against TJ. Who do you think is going to be the inaugural women's tag team champions?
Bias going with Tony. Because I just want to see the max amount of matches out of Tony Storm when it comes to tag team.
I want to be
always phenomenal.
I agree, and I feel like Tony Storm just deserves a championship. It just adds to her mystique. I will say this: I want TJ to shock the whole tournament.
That would be interesting
because they've been a tag team the longest on this list. And they're one of the original female tag teams in AEW. I would love for them to upset Bane and Ford, then upset Tony and Mina, and then upset Monet and Athena. What?
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I can get behind that. Actually,
That would be insane, bro. That would make for much watch. When they get to that championship versus Athena and Mercedes, and everybody's well, they've done it twice. Maybe they could do it again. And having a match where it feels like they're not going to win, it's mad close calls. That would be money.
Mm-hmm.
And then they actually do it, bro.
Crazy,
bro. So I'm going with TJ for that.
All right.
And then, of course, like we said, we're going to get Okada and Konosuke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing for Konosuke's belt for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I'm gonna guess for that title, but we know it's coming. And then last night's SmackDown, because today is Saturday. SmackDown happened last night. Last night we had these two. Once again, Jimmy eyeing the championship. I don't know for what reason. He can't even get past his brother. And I had said this earlier by accident, but every time Drew McIntyre said that Cody was the one to take him out, Cody kept crashing out. It was crazy. They did the exact same thing 2 weeks in a row, by the way. They fought. Why can't they just give Rey Fenix Penta? Why do they keep pairing Rey Fenix?
I love what they're doing. Both of them. But just once, please.
Why do they keep why not let Rey be a single star too if you're gonna keep giving him random tag team partners?
Yeah. Why can't screw it? Do a Penta and Rey feud. Brothers, bad blood between brothers. Screw it.
Anything that you just keep trying these tag team partners is weird.
Yeah,
I guess it's a good way to keep Rey on TV, but just figure out a single thing at some point.
Yeah.
If it's not Penta and Rey, it's never gonna feel right. And Rey is amazing. Like you said,
yeah, they both are.
Yeah, they get busy in the ring. So Jimmy pushed to have his no disqualification match with Drew for some reason. And then Tiffany was getting jumped by Kiana James and the Champ, and Jay Cargill came out and saved her and then turned on her.
Wonderful.
Absolutely great.
I'm happy to see this Jade back.
I think we all wanted this since the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Jade will probably win that title at Saturday Night Main Event.
Man, I hope so.
And
it's
then
about time for a change.
Right? And then what are we going to say then? And then let her go on a run. Let her be the Jade we all expected y'all were going to let her be in the beginning. Please. Please. Because we don't know why we took the long way home.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ilya had a great match. Had an absolutely great match with Aleister Black until Damian Priest messed it up, because Damian Priest and Aleister Black are going to fight for the rest of my life.
Still a great match.
They're going to fight for the rest of my life. I just for the rest of my days, they're going to fight. It's going to be horrible.
Yeah. But we ain't focusing on that, though. We focusing on my boy Dragunov.
That's right. Dragunov all day. And then Drew McIntyre, of course, won this match. I don't think no one thought Jimmy was going to win. He put them both out. I just don't know what any of this means. Cody will turn heel. He will beat Drew. He will beat whoever.
And then we're there.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so Halloween Havoc, which is currently on. This is currently on. We've already had the tag team match. For those who didn't know, we were saying the winners of the first match were Javon Evans and Leon Slater, against who beat Mr. Iguana and La Parca. Ethan Page beat El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Zarya lost to Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe defeated Zarya. And then they just did Jason Jane versus Tatum Paxley, and Tatum Paxley just beat the champion JC Jane. Both female champions lost their belts tonight. Tatum Paxley beat JC Jane. There are two more matches left tonight. We have the Hardy Boys versus Dark State and a Broken Rules match. And we have the NXT Championship with Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams. Both should actually be bangers. Both should actually be bangers. But yeah. So I don't think you've ever got to do a final thought. So I got to give you.
I haven't.
Well, now it's we call them final statements, obviously.
Yeah, final statements. For sure.
I realized you didn't get to ever done one of these. So let me put the music on. Hold on. Got to give you the music.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I mean, beyond being my first show, it's already a weird show because we had to do a whole bunch of time traveling. But yeah, that was weird. I did miss a lot, but amidst all the controversy that seems to always be happening, we have had some fantastic matches happen these past couple weeks, and it's been amazing to watch. And I don't know, I'm excited for a lot of directions. I'm excited to see where Ilya Dragunov's going. like we said, Saturday night's main event has a bunch of bangers in store for us. Hopefully, bangers. You know, but I feel like there's a lot of staleness still happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of stale things going on. There's a lot of obvious things going on. Like there's a lot of moments where you just kind of like cock your head and you're just like, I feel like I could have missed this and not missed nothing.
That's true. That's true. I've missed several weeks of wrestling myself here recently, and then when I came back, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it didn't take that long to get the gist of everything going on.
Yeah, nothing didn't really move too far. Like I said, Aleister Black and Damian Priest have been fighting for a half a year now. So.
Yeah, they might be fighting until the end of my days too. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Final thoughts. Josh Chair, we're done yelling at you. Mercedes Moné is money hungry. And Ilya Dragunov is fantastic.
Very, very well said. My final thoughts tonight. Of course, Josh Chair will come in here when I'm trying to give my final thoughts. It's been fun doing the show with you, B.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's been absolutely fun. It feels cool to be back. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in. Y'all have shown so much love on this episode tonight. We really appreciate it. Halloween Havoc is still going on. There are 2 matches left. I was going to hold Brentley hostage, but we've been trying to do this show for 2 days straight. Yeah. So we're going to sign off so we can go kick our feet up. But we're going to be back here next Thursday. And I'm just going to say it, even though sometimes it doesn't happen. But we're going to be back here next Thursday. Same bat channel, same bat time. Thursday, 7:30-ish. Facebook Live, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Twitch is Who Is Quez. We're also on the Enforcers pages, the statement pages. Everything is still going. We are going strong. Rest in peace, the statement. We're always going to love our brother. Shout out to the final statements. Yeah, man, it was a fun show. Like,
it was, yeah.
Enjoyed it.
It was really fun.
Enjoyed it. White Chair, did you just Mercedes? That's all you want to say?
Yeah, we knew that. Yeah, get that football.
Let's get him.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We are the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We will see you next week. We're gonna talk all things wrestling again. Enjoy the rest of Halloween Havoc. Thank you for watching it with us, tuning in and enjoying it with us. Yeah, man, we are out.
Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.